What's good, Capital XTRA Breakfast? Robert, Bruce and Shayna Marie getting your Tuesday morning going, and we have an absolute treat for you in the studio.
We talk about it at this time every single morning. She's been on our screens every night for the last few weeks, turning heads, showing off her grafting skills, and not holding back on the honesty.
It's Zara from the latest series of Love Island, everybody!
Thank you, guys. What a warm reception. Thank you for having me.
Welcome to the show, babes. How are you?
Thank you. I'm great. I'm honestly buzzing. I'm still on such a high. Like, you know, life is good. You know what I mean?
How's it been being back home on home soil? I can imagine it's been non-stop, right?
Unbelievable. The love that I've received it's blown me away. And, you know, just seeing my family and friends and everything has just been, crazy.
That's so nice. I'm happy like you're back, you're here, you're feeling good, everyone's supporting you. I feel like in the villa, it's fair to say that you're pretty outspoken, which we loved. Was it always your plan to go in there and just, you know, say it how it is?
Yes, listen, I'm not like some angry person. Like, I say things how they are. And if someone tries to rub me the wrong way, I'm going to let you know that I'm not okay with that. And you can't disrespect me. And, you know, I see through a lot. And I just was my honest self. And I think that came through.
Yeah, we love that side to you as well. We also love this side to you. One of the best reactions we've got from the series so far was when Tanya was telling you about Tom's secret kiss. Listen to this.
How can I sit on this bad boy piece of information?
But I told you because I couldn't keep it in.
I'm telling Liv.
To listen back to it, it's so funny.
That is so jokes. Again, I feel like I've been known to have these one-liners, but that's just me. I'm quite quirky. Like, they just pop out and I go with it. But yeah.
At the time, what were you thinking when you first heard that news about Tom?
Well, shocked but not surprised. I feel like obviously me and him had called it a day, but he said to me that he was going to be respectful with Liv and, like, you know, not kind of rub them two if they were rekindling back in my face, you know, because I was still sharing a bed with him at this point. And then, you know, Liv obviously was hoping to explore their unfinished business, but obviously he had other plans and just was doing him. And to be honest, he's allowed to do him, but I think it was just a bit of the dishonesty. He was telling me and Liv and all the boys that he didn't like Ellie like that, so to be kissing her and lying to her too, it was a mess. But I just didn't know how to handle it, but I just knew, you know what, I'm big on girl code, so I just wanted to tell Liv. That was genuinely my intentions with that.
Yeah, I remember when that happened, we were saying, Zara's a girl's girl.
Yeah, the way you guys ran up the stairs.
Yeah.
I need to tell her
Tanya
now.
was like, no. I was like, no, I have to. Like, what am I supposed to do with this information?
Let's talk about you and Olivia for a hot sec, right?
Yes.
'Cause as soon as you got dropped in as the bombshell, the internet was doing its thing. The Twitter detectives, you know, they don't rest. There were some receipts of that. Maybe you knew each other from before. What's the backstory of you and Olivia? And when you saw her in the villa, like, what happened then?
So I did know Olivia just through sort of like a work setting. So we've done shoots together. Like, I've known her for a couple of years, but I don't know her like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not friends, but whenever we've crossed paths or like brushed shoulders, it's always been good vibes. You know, I think she's a nice girl and vice versa. Dropped a couple of, you know, comments on the Instagram as you do, sort of like, just like that, like acquaintances. But obviously when I saw she was going in, I was so excited. I was like, I feel like I've got like a friendly face. I thought it'd be, you know, easier for me for the process and stuff like that. And I went in so excited, like we were like buzzing when we first walked in. But unfortunately, I did click with the guy she was coupled up with, and she took a lot of my own choices personally. And yeah, it just kind of was going a bit sour at that point.
Do you think they didn't let us know you knew each other for a reason?
I don't really know why they chose to do that. I think because they want to make sure that the show looks fair and, you know, but I think that was maybe just a little blip in the casting process. Like, we followed each other on Instagram. Like, it was not like a secret that we knew, quote unquote, each other. But we weren't best friends, so I think they just kind of just didn't feel the need to tell the public that, but they figured it out anyway. So.
Twitter detectives do not rest for real.
They don't.
We had Sidemen on recently to talk about the series of Love Island, and he had a revelation that you two actually know each other. So you made a song back in the day about Molly May and Tommy.
He wrote it, but he needed a female. Just making that very clear.
It went viral.
Yeah.
Let's remind ourselves.
Oh gosh.
You said you love me.
Yeah, I love you.
You're my Tommy.
You're my Molly.
Beautiful,
Thank
sweet,
you.
sweet notes. Could there be more song making for you for this series, do you think?
Oh, most definitely. So, like, I am pursuing music, like, sort of in the background. Like, you know, it's not obviously been my big money maker in the past, but it's always been a passion of mine. Like, I did musical theatre at uni, and my brother's a music producer too. So we've got already a track out. It's like a dance track, but we've got music in the stash. And I'm quite good at writing, so I've already got bars, trust me, like, ready to drop, to be fair.
Zara, drop some now. Come on, come through.
All to come. not freestyling in the morning, but you might catch 1-2 at some point. But.
All right, say no more. When we actually spoke to Sideman, he had this to say.
We won't see the Zara that we want to see that's going to cause the catastrophe unless Olivia gets under her skin. And she's very good at doing that.
What do you make of that?
Zara's nodding.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I do know Sideman, and I think, he's quite accurate in that. I think, not that I let Liv get under my skin, but she was just really good at provoking me. And because she was more comfortable in there, she'd been in there a few days, I'd literally just landed. I was still adjusting to everything. It is so mad and intense in there. And then for her to sort of try and twist my words and just kind of just come for me, I just was like, why are you doing that? Like, we've been in good vibes in the past. Like, it shocked me. Yeah. And I am someone that likes to stand up for myself. Like, I'm not someone that just is like a doormat and you can walk all over. Like, so I will stand up for myself. And I think she knew that and she could see that it was working and she just carried on. And
what's your take on your friendship now with Olivia? Will you be friends outside the villa? Did you leave it cool when you did leave the villa?
Yeah, we left it cool. I mean, friends is a strong word. Like, I've got my solid group, back home, and I do think that there's potential for a friendship to form. But obviously, my time in there was quite short, so I'd have to just see how maybe I see her on the show, and then after chatting and stuff like that, we'll see if that can develop. But I'm good vibes. We've squished it, so.
We blame Tom. We should just blame Tom.
We blame Tom.
It's a lot of different things, but yeah.
Speaking on Tom, do you think, where do you think he's going to end up? Do you think him and Olivia, there's a thing going on there? Or do you think, where do you think Tom is going to land on this show?
The whole thing is so mad, and I get it's intense in there, and I don't think that he's got bad intentions, but the way he goes about things needs to improve. And I think he sort of, with that whole, Shaq told him about himself, I think he realised he did mess up. I mean, he spoke and Liv spoke about this unfinished business, but as soon as I've left, they've literally just not spoken, it seems. And now he's obviously focused on Sammy, but I do think Sammy's probably better suited for him. She's younger than him, so they're more similar in age. I do think I need someone older, more mature. Jordan, can we just say, my type to an absolute T. He's grown. Apparently he said he likes a fiery girl who can put him in his place. Hello.
Ding, 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 ding.
We have a winner.
Are we matchmaking this morning?
Honestly, that might be a shout, actually.
This is what I mean,
Jordan,
but
once you come out,
Pull up.
we might have to interview you both together.
let's do it. I'd love to meet him. Like, I've not met him yet, so do you know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows?
That could be a shout.
Love Island can do its magic, hopefully.
Yeah, love it.
But yeah.
All right, Zara, we've got some quick 5 questions for you to get through.
Okay.
And they're from our listeners.
Okay.
Are you ready for this, yeah?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
So we're going to give you a little bit of a timer, but just answer the first thing that pops to your mind. Your time starts now. Zara, if there was a WhatsApp group chat for the villa, who would you add to it?
Tanya.
Just Tanya.
Well, all of them. Do you mean like outside of the villa?
Yeah.
Oh, probably my bestie, because she's been watching and she's got all the tea. She's still got stuff she's got to tell me that I've not seen. So I think my bestie.
Who would you leave out from the villa?
Aaron.
Bye.
Do
that's
you
a story
think
for
Kai
another
and
day.
Olivia will go the whole way?
No.
Did Lana do the right thing picking Casey over Ron, and why?
Yes.
Why?
And I just think Ron's had a little bit too many chances, to be fair. And he's just, I'm really proud of Lana for just doing her. She needed to choose her.
Who said do you think's most likely to turn when they hit Casa Amor, or if new Love Islanders come in?
Tom. But I do like Sammy and Tom. I like their vibe, but we'll have to just see. From his track record, it's not helping. Or Ron, if he makes it that far. But yeah, we'll have to. You don't know in that place. But
Ron's
we'll
had
see.
the swivels on a like
The swivels.
on his neck. Zara, any moments that you regret on the show?
None.
Good.
I was myself and I had fun. So
We got some great insight on the show. You and Usain Bolt have shared a bit of a history.
Oh yeah.
yes.
Since leaving the villa, what blue ticks have slid into your DMs?
There's been a few. You know what? Some lovely ex-Islanders from previous seasons, all different seasons, just showing their support. People who have had their own sort of fiery start and end to their journey, and I think they can relate to how intense it is in there. And they've just been like, "Girl, you smashed it. Don't listen to anyone. Like, just do
so
you."
nice.
And that for me, it's just like a warm hug. So yeah, they're the ones that I've really focused on. To be fair.
Do you feel like you're connect with them, be friends with them?
Definitely. Like, I went out with my friends on Saturday because they organised it. My friend Demi Jones, she was on the winter season. Yeah. And then I bumped into Anna Vakili, I believe her name is,
yeah.
from the Amber season from 2019. And she was literally like, London girls rule. Like, she was such good vibes. And I was just like, wow, like all these people like back me and like support me and like it's all smiles. So I feel like, what more could I ask for?
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Next question. Who's the most two-faced in the villa?
Oh gosh, you're really doing me 30 here. Two-faced. Gosh, that's a heavy statement. Maybe Ron, just from his actions. yeah, I'll say Ron.
It's so hard with Ron because he's such a nice.
I know. He's
No,
a
he
nice
is. I
boy.
picked him for a date for a reason. He's a nice guy, but I think he's just not being honest with himself, which is getting him into hot water. Kind of similar to how Tom handled it, but Tom's addressed that now. Ron needs to address it too.
Who's your favorite UK rapper?
Oh, UK rapper. That's a tricky one. Probably Tion Wayne. And I've worked with him too in music videos and stuff like that, so we're cool.
Sick. Do you think Jessie has genuine feelings towards Will, or will her head turn in Casa Amor?
I don't think her head will turn, and I do think her feelings are genuine, but like if any love bombs drop, I think it's too soon. But she's done the villa before, do you know what I mean? So maybe she knows how to play the game better than we all think, but she does seem genuine, so that's all I can say.
Who's punching, Tanya or Shaq?
Neither of them. I think they're equally vibes. I honestly do, and I love Tanya. I've got so much time for her, and I really love Shaq. He's like a big bro to me, so I wish them all the best.
And that is time.
Amazing.
You did really well.
Thank you.
You did really well.
Thank you, guys.
Got to ask quickly, why are you leaving Aaron out of the group chat?
I think there was a lot that wasn't aired, but I feel like he had like a personal issue with me when I felt like I went out of my way to really like check on him. Like he was quite down one day and I feel like I literally sat down for like an hour and he was just venting to me. And then he sort of, I don't know what the problem was. I don't know if it was like jealousy because he's quite close with Tom. I feel like maybe he just felt like he wasn't having a love connection. Maybe he thought I liked him, but you know, when not like they take your kindness for weakness, but you can be nice and friendly with someone, but they can take it as flirting. And I made that quite clear that it wasn't. And I think he just didn't like me from there. And then picked me in the popping off challenge as the likely to talk behind his back. And I was like, I've actually been nothing but nice to you here.
Yeah.
So I was really just baffled by that. And we just never really saw eye to eye after. And I've seen him be quite rude to Tanya quite a few times. And Tanya, again, is just like a strong girl. And I just don't understand
Why?
that. But hopefully me and him will have a conversation at some point and clear the air. But yeah, I'll have to leave him out the group chat, unfortunately.
Leaving. Well done again, babes. You got
Thank
through
you.
all the questions. And as ever, we love your honesty.
Thank you so much. I'm
Yes.
always going to be honest.
Thank you. Feel free to come back anytime. We need to do that sort of date thing.
Jordan, let's go.
Who do you think is going to win?
I'm really praying for Shania and Tak. Sorry, Tanya and Shaq. What was that?
You said Shania.
together.
So
That's their pet name, Shania.
Yeah.
Shania for the win. Let's do it.
Let's give it up for Zara.